Yo, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back today to another video, and in this video I have a storm game. Yeah, I want to expand my DPS hero pool. I actually I feel like I've came a long way, bro, and it's crazy because it's almost been like a full year since this game has been out. I started off like as a support player, slowly transitioned to like a tank player. I was like, yo, I don't know if I can play DPS. Like, that role seems kind of hard, bro. Every time I try to play that role, I always get told to swap off, blah blah blah. But look at us now. We're playing 𝘠𝘠𝘪, we're playing 𝘠𝘠𝘪, we're playing Phoenix. I almost have like 6 Lorded DPS, I think. I just recently got Phoenix to 𝘠𝘠𝘪, so now like I gotta finish up the Bucky arc, get lowered on Bucky. But it's been a long time coming, bro. But today we're abusing 𝘠𝘠𝘪 because I realized there's a lot of people that don't know how to counter this, and it's just so funny seeing teams swap, play like mystery heroes because they don't know how to play 𝘠𝘠𝘪 or they don't know how to play Phoenix and counter the 𝘠𝘠𝘪. It's just so funny. But yeah, in today's video, 49 and 7, 28 final hits on Storm. So yeah, this is gonna be in my thought process. Obviously there's been 𝘠𝘠𝘪 use, but we still have to talk about like why we target who we target. So that's what we're gonna talk about. If you guys enjoyed this video, all I ask is that you drop a like, drop a sub, drop a comment, let me know like if you learned anything. Do you play Storm? Should I Lord Storm? And join the Discord. Enjoy the video. Alright, so for some reason my whole team decides to go right side. Do I agree with starting off right side? No, I think we should just play main. But we have like a nice little opening. I'm just poking the tanks, literally trying to build up ult charge because I'm aware for the 𝘠𝘠𝘪 to work, like I gotta get my ult charge fast. I hear one behind, it's magic. My 𝘠𝘠 gets folded, but it's all good. It's all good. Okay, my Hawkeye gets folded. We get the pick on the magic, but magic gets 2. That's big value. So now we have to kite. I'm half HP. I don't have anyone to look at me in the sky. W 𝘠𝘠. We have Luna, but I don't know who has Flake. No one has Flake. No one has Flake currently, actually. So now these tanks are just hard in. And one of the things that I like to do, like I said before, if they have someone that's just like hard in, like look at that guy. We got to figure out if they know when or how to get out. See, look, thing is really low. That guy is 1 HP. Also, another reason I get a random pick, W. Another reason why I don't like to like play this right side. All right, I might be cooked, but it's good. They use the invis ult. So because they use the invis ult, it's like, bro, free 𝘠𝘠𝘪. Free counter, look at this. You just instantly, bro, this team up is dumb. And I've been saying this for a while. This team up is dumb. Literally just like shoot. Go in, eat everyone in the invis ult. They can't contest the point. Okay, so I think he just kind of like raged. Legit rage and press Q on Wolverine. And notice like the content they're playing does not do good into this. They're playing Wolverine, magic DPS. W pick. Look at the Star-Lord. Because just like playing any other DPS, I wanna eliminate like the low HP targets. Kind of just playing around like natural cover. I think that's a big thing when playing flyers, especially if they're playing like hit scan or something like that. Into this comp, they're not really playing like a Phoenix, but I would want to care my positioning more playing into like a Phoenix, playing into like a 𝘠𝘠𝘪 because I am a flyer and I also have like limited movement depending on what cooldown I'm on. If I'm on like the speed cooldown or like the damage. Right now I'm on damage. This is another thing I wanted to try as well. If I have a Hawkeye, because I do not like anything like I do not like having to play into a Hawkeye. But I wanted to try damage boosting my Hawkeye. So now like I'm swapping between like speed and damage. Because I know this magic is trying to hard target me because they're playing magic into Storm, and I know that it's also not impossible to play that hero into Storm. Some people might be yelling at magic saying A swap, but like I'm gonna be honest, a good magic player can play into Storm. Like I feel like it's easier for magic to get a pick on Storm than Spider-Man. Right here I swap to damage. I actually don't know if the damage affects like Storm's DPS. Is it just like a support for my allies? I want to get to my Hawkeye and give him the damage, so and try to boost his ult. I don't have anything for this. We might all be dead here. Okay, that's one. Oh, we used Luna ult though, so it's just me. Alright, coming back. They use 𝘍𝘭𝘭𝘰, but we have 𝘍𝘠𝑸𝑠. My 𝘍 is 1 HP. I'm trying to look at my 𝘍, help my 𝘍, but I also know that there's a magic near me. We have to kite, regroup. Gotta get this magic out. This magic is now like very overextended. And because they were like super overextended playing right there, like they got picked. And now they're playing Hawkeye. One thing I know about playing into Hawkeye, like most Hawkeye players are bad. Should I say this? I don't know. But like that hero, by design, you kind of just like stand still a lot. So right here, I kind of just pop NATO. Why do I pop NATO? Probably because there's nothing to counter, and they got off of Invis a while ago. So we get 3. I think I kind of just used it to get momentum. Like, what are they going to do to counter? The only person that can save themselves is Luna. I could probably try to outcycle the Star-Lord ult as well. Like, force Star-Lord to use their ult first. I kind of just get popped right here, I can't lie. I'm aware of the Hawkeye playing height, so like I said, we gotta play natural cover. I get low, so I go down, hoping my support see me. Yo, my Luna doesn't have Snowflake on anybody. Who is my Luna flaking? Okay, we get 3. Yo, we don't have Snowflake on anybody, bro. Alright, this might be a problem. We have to immediately, like, kill this magic. We don't have anyone with Snowflake. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of lost right here. I don't have a lot of time on this hero. Kind of just trying to get back, but I get picked off by the Hawkeye because he's just standing there. We need to regroup so we get another fight. Like a pretty good fight. I hear that we're going to use a portal instead. Alright, let's go right here. We're going to play in the portal. Are we going to insta-die? Let's see. I wait a little bit. Like I think that you should do. Star-Lord is spinning. I probably should use E right here, but I think I wanted to save it for some reason. I'm not sure why. Now we're down both of our supports. But I get 1. They wasted Hawkeye ult. Yo, that's kind of big. Oh, snap. I don't know if we full cap. I don't know. We don't cap. Going into the second round, we swap our comp. We're now on Groot Mag frontline. We also swap off of Hawkeye and go into Magic. I mean, we could have kept the Venom with Magic Dive, I think, no? Right here, I pop my E just to do damage of anyone that's in range, and in this case, it's the Magic and the Venom. I'm also trying to rotate to an area where my supports can, like, heal me or, like, see me. I know I'm too high right here. I know Hawkeye's looking at me. I'm trying to look for natural cover. I'm trying to see, like, who's where. We lose our Groot. My Invis is in front of me. I try to play on the ground to receive a little bit of healing. Their Hawkeye's in front of me, so I want to use a natural cover on this guy. I'm trying to get to the point because I don't want them to cap. I know I had both of my supports, but for some reason, we rotated back to main instead of trying to touch the point. I heard the timer going off like they were about to cap, and I didn't want them to cap. There was a possibility we could have TP'd there, but it's all good. So now we come back, we're regrouped as a team, just poking, trying to get my ult charge. Like I said, I feel like 𝘍, because 𝘍 is a support, gets ult faster. They pop Hawkeye ult, I want to play out of that, but then we use our Invis ult, so it's okay. Now, time to farm up ults, and that's what I'm doing here. They use Invis ult, but unfortunately, we don't have NATO fast enough. Neither me or 𝘍 have our ults. So will I just pop it just to pop? It probably depends on the numbers. They use Groot ult. So I'm not gonna lie, this is a bit of an ult dub. Trying to figure out like who's where. Since I already pressed Q, I guess we just used the Q. And I'm just trying to figure out who's where. Strange was overextended, got trained. There's Venom, gonna eat the Venom. Not the most value out of a 𝘍 NATO, but it does turn the fight. We win the fight. We also capitalize and get Invis after 𝘍𝘠𝘏. Trying to poke out this Hawkeye because I know Hawkeye is a sniper. I know I don't want Hawkeye to just stand in one spot. And as you can see, I'm playing around this. I'm taking advantage of the right hand peek. I pop my E because I know that there's going to be 2 in my backline. It's Venom and now Magic in my backline. Just really trying to look at these 2. Unfortunately, both my supports died to like 1 swing, I think, which is crazy. I think they were literally like on other ends of each other. Right here, just trying to play for poke. We use our magic ult. I get hit by Hawkeye. I know he's gonna try to hard target me, but because it is Hawkeye, like I feel comfortable playing into that matchup. If it was like a Phoenix or a Hela, like I said before, I probably like might want to swap. But this is Hawkeye, he's projectile, so I feel like there's a higher chance that they whiff their shots on that hero. I don't know how much value we got out of our magic ult. That was a waste of a Hawkeye ult. He took a lot of damage. I'm trying to go down in front of my support so I can get healed. I can't lie. And then I pop E because I feel like their entire team is coming to play on the point. So I just want to have like everyone in here. One of the fun things about playing a flyer, sometimes people don't look up. And this is the one situation where they did not look up. So I kind of just get to go to the backline for free. You just get to fly on top of everyone and go to the backline. And now their magic is doing the same thing, but their magic is super staggered. And I was saying this, I was like, bro, like we can stagger the magic every time. This guy's just like trying to like force their way in, I felt like. And I'm always trying to play this left side, trying to play this cover, trying to deal with the Hawkeye at range. I don't think I was aware. And this is what I'm saying, bro. I thought my life flashed before my eyes when this magic, like, I guess you could say dove me, even though I'm in the sky. My life did flash before my eyes. W supports. And now I gotta look, where's this magic? Gotta help my supports. They pop the invis ult. This is what I've been waiting for. And we use NATO. So now it's just max win, bro. Just go in there, max win. Get everyone. We get the invis. We get the strange. We kind of just use our invis ult to match, but it does keep Jeff NATO alive. Like, you can't get shot, which I think is good. Bro, this team up is a little bit like crazy. Like, I do like this team up as a counter to support ults. And it kind of forces the enemy team to adapt. And they still haven't adapted. They're on Magic, Bucky, Wolverine again. I press E because I just want to do like, I don't know, AoE damage to everyone in the circle, if that's what it's called. We can call it that, I guess. Just doing damage. Okay, this might be a problem. Try to get out of the strange ults. Just trying to do damage like always. See who's right there. They have Wolverine. They have Bucky. We don't have anyone that can touch. Like, our Hulk tries, but he's just getting blasted. Which is why I'm playing the position that I am. I know Hulk is the #1 priority for the enemy team because he's trying to touch. I don't want to take unnecessary damage, and then my supports have to either look at me to heal me or look at my Hulk to heal my Hulk. Now it's kind of just a walk back angle. I hear magic on the flank, but I don't really want to go in there and contest the magic because I don't have like movement like that. You know what I'm saying? There's some magic. I pop E just to do like random damage to the magic. Wolf is 1. We should probably be looking at Wolf. Bucky is 1. Magic is in. And that magic kind of forced ult out of my backline. But it's all good because we can always match their invis ult with NATO. And that's all I'm holding for. Here we go. They used it. We have NATO. I pop it outside so my Jeff can get in. And then we combo. Max win. Max win. Cinema. What is this? Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Max win combo. Max win combo. And then their invis is now just getting heavily staggered. Hit a shot. Don't worry. I still get the Elam credit. But now their invis is badly staggered. So they have to wait like a couple more seconds before they can walk up. I had like a couple good Storm games and it made me want to play the hero more. I can't lie. I would always think Storm is like, okay, that was that W magic. But I would probably only play Storm for NATO. I can't lie. Her ult like alone is kind of mid. But comboing both the ults, it almost like guarantees Jeff ult value. It extends the duration of Storm ults, which I think is very good. It does a really good job at countering support ults right there. I get to pick on the Luna, just hard looking at backline in that situation. Because like realistically, who's gonna look at me? I know there's a Wolf under me, That guy got low. Try to hit a shot on that guy. I wanted to get the pick on the invis, and now magic just goes to my backline. Like, the magic is literally trying to force every time their way into my backline. And just like that, max win, max value. 𝘍𝘠𝘪𝘵, W hold. We didn't cap, but that didn't stop us. So yeah, these are the stats at the end of the match. I took the second least amount of damage compared to the rest of my team. My other support took a lot of damage. I mean, my other DPS took a lot of damage. My support took more damage than I did. The only one on our team who took less damage than me was my 𝘍. So I was kind of like untouched the majority of the game. And if you look at the bans, Hella's ban, Psylocke ban. So they kind of did it to themselves. They could have played Star-Lord, they could have played Phoenix, they could have played Punisher, but they just didn't really adapt. And I think that's a really good thing about this team up. If you fail to adapt, you will lose to the 𝘍𝘠𝘪𝘵 unless, like I said, you adapt. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, all I ask, you drop a like, sub, follow on Twitch. Nothing's new. We say the same thing every video. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for stopping by. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. All right, coming back. They use 𝘍𝘠, but we have 𝘍𝘠𝘪𝘵. My 𝘍 is 1 HP. I'm trying to look at my 𝘍, help my 𝘍, but I also know that there's some magic near me. We have to kite, regroup. Gotta get this magic out. This magic is now like very overextended.